You're watching Drake Queen Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Queen Gaming, and some of you on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Santa Lucia, Nate's Path. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Alright. Nah, you're not a hard person at all, Nate. In fact, when this was all pretty nostalgic for me. Oh? His ears perk up, then he gives me a coy smile. So, I remind you of your ex, huh? He manages to get me on the back step with a single response. Well, yeah, I suppose, but don't take that the wrong way. Actually, I'm flattered. He folds his arms and looks me square in the eye. I hope it means I'm living up to my predecessor. You're doing a pretty good job, I think. Good. Now, there's one last thing I want to do before we say goodnight. Give him a kiss, give him a kiss, give him a kiss! Kiss the fox! Yep, before I have a chance to process what's happening. He pulls me close and... Our first kiss. I stand there dumbfounded and counting stars. Wow! After opening the door, he fans his fingers at me. I'll see you later, darling. Good night, Nate. With that, he leaves me by the front door. Probably to give me enough space to come down from such a high. I gently touch my face. The sensation of his lips on mine is still there. This was definitely a night to remember. September 22nd, 2018. Hey, watch it! I sidestep and narrowly avoid a cyclist who barrels around the corner without looking. Sorry, my bad! Before I have time to react further, he's already up the road, disappearing behind a crowd. I roll my eyes and sigh. That guy could have killed me! Oh, I love Karina's running outfit. I think you'd look great with tread marks all across your face. What? Without meaning to, I rub the side of my cheek. I'm kidding! The two of us make our way across campus to the fitness center. Karina called me about an hour ago while I was busy writing an essay asking if I'd like to work out with her. And honestly, between feeling the burn in my muscles and feeling the burn in my brain, I think I'll take the exercise. It's not really procrastination if I'm using the time productively, right? Huh. At least I'm wearing my workout clothes this time. So, how's Zach doing? Karina looks over at me with an inquisitive smile. Fine, I guess? I think I've said this before, but I don't see him that often. He hasn't talked to me in a while either. I just assumed you two were doing better or something, so he didn't need me anymore. I shake my head. It's complicated. There are some days where I think we're getting along well, and then there are days where all communication breaks down. Topped off with the fact he's almost never around, it's hard to get to know the guy. That's unfortunate. What about you? How's rooming with Shay been treating you? Is it weird if I say I can relate? I feel like Shay and I are in the same situation as you and Zach. Some good days, some bad days, but lately she hasn't been around that much either. Is that so? It's no biggie. I know her major is super intense. She's probably out studying all night or something with a friend group. Heh, yeah. I'm half tempted to spill the beans about Shay's relationship with Chris, but... Karina! Ben! Is that you? A familiar voice rings in my ear. I look off to the side where it came from and see a figure wearing the mentor uniform making its way towards us. Oh, Chris. Funny running into you two here. I raise an eyebrow. Yeah, what a coincidence. The shepherd's tail wags furiously behind him. Ah, I haven't seen you wear that since our orientation. What's the occasion? Oh, I just got out of a meeting for everyone in the mentorship program. They make you wear the uniform for that? It's not required, but it is expected. I can't hold back a chuckle. I guess they gotta get some use out of them, huh? That's probably it, yeah. It's good to see you, Chris. Ben and I are on our way to the fitness center. Would you like to join us? Gah! I'd love to, but I have some homework I need to finish. I figured someone with his figure would work out often. Huh, he must be one of those lucky few who are blessed with superhuman metabolisms. That's a shame. Oh, good luck with that. Without giving it a second thought, Karina presses onward. Once she has her mind set on working out, it's really hard to take her attention away from it. Oh, Ben, do you have a moment? He calls out to me right as I'm about to follow after Karina. Sure, I guess. I fold my arms and turn to face him. I was wondering, why hasn't Russell been to lab lately? Eh? That's an out-of-the-blue question. Huh. Are you just barely noticing he's been gone too? It's only been 2 weeks since he last showed up. Gah! I know that. I wasn't really in a position to ask, that's all. Huh? Hey, what's the holdup? Oh, nothing really. Do you know if you can get Russell to come back? It's about him? I was wondering what happened to that guy. Now they're both looking at me intently. Way to put me on the spot, Chris. I can't exactly do that right now, man. Why not? Gonna force it out of me, huh? We're not talking to each other anymore, that's why. Really? That's news to me. What happened? I shake my head at her. I'll tell you about it later. Then turn my attention back to Chris. What does it matter to you anyway? It's not like you two are friends, right? You didn't even want him in the lab in the first place, so what gives? He goes quiet all of a sudden. No reason, really. Just had some things planned that I could have used his help on, but she's right, mate. Well, I'll let you get back to what you were doing. See you both on Monday. The shepherd shoves his hands in his pockets and walks away in the opposite direction we're heading. See you later, Chris. I don't say anything. That was certainly an awkward interaction. What else is new when it comes to that guy, though? We should really get going, Karina. We want all the equipment taken before we get there, right? Right! Between dating Shay and now this, Chris has turned out to be a very different person than he seemed on first impression. I wonder what's really going on behind those glasses. Murder? I don't know. I don't think Chris is a murderer. My feet seem to grow heavier with each step in my jog. Maybe going with an incline on the treadmill was a bad idea. Ha! Ha! Just like last time, Karina seems to have no trouble at all. Full incline, ridiculous speed setting. Man, what happened after I moved away? When did she become an Olympian-level runner? I can't! I'm vaguely aware that she's looking over at me. Ben, oh my god! She quickly hops off her treadmill and presses a couple buttons on mine. To my relief, the machine's pace slows down and eventually comes to a complete stop. Ha! Ha! I'm hunched over with my hands on my knees. How the hell are you doing that, Karina? It's easy. All you have to do is press this button, then this one. No, not that. I gesture wildly at her treadmill, which is still running at full blast. I mean this! What the hell is even that? Oh, she shrugs her shoulders while taking a drink from her water bottle. I might be pushing it a little, I think. Just a little. I don't know, running sort of became second nature to me. Maybe it's my weight or something, but lately it's been practically effortless. I see. She walks over to her machine and turns it off just like she did mine. Come on, I think I see a few yoga mats with our names on them. Alright. I follow her into the neighboring section of the building. Out of the corner of my eye, I swear I saw one of the staff members staring intently at Karina, but I mean, she's really good looking. I shake my head and pay it no mind. We each take a mat from the shelf and lay them out on the floor. Phew, I could really use a breather after that insanity. So, She's already stretching out her legs. What a madman! I guess in this case, madwoman would be more appropriate. Tell me about what happened with Russell. I can't believe I haven't heard about it yet. You're not supposed to keep secrets from your best friend, Benet. I think it's Benet. Ouch! Pulling the full name card, huh? You bet your candy ass. Now spill it. All right. Sheesh. I started doing stretches too now that I've caught my breath. It's a long story, though. Are you sure you're ready for this? Oh, God. This twinkle in her eye. Oh, my God. Ooh, that just makes me want to hear more. I let out a long sigh. I'm gonna have to figure out how to approach this. Karina is the kind that would lose her shit if she knew the real reason I stopped talking to Russell. She'd probably want to hunt him down and cut off his balls or something. Okay, so him and I had an argument during the service trip. That's right, he was with us at Cambrian Valley. Now that I think about it, that was the last time I saw him. Was it bad? I stopped for a moment to think, then shake my head. No, though it could have been a lot worse. We just had a difference of opinion on a few things. Let's just leave it at that, okay? It's because he found out you're gay, huh? What? I knew it! What a creep! God, it's 2018. Can't people get over their bigotry? Newsflash, boys can like boys and girls can like girls. There's nothing wrong with it. Love is love. It's the people who can't get with the program that are weird, not you. Don't listen to him, alright? I sit there staring at her dumbfounded. That's not what the argument was about, but okay. Thanks for the support. It wasn't? Sorry, got a little carried away. Bigots make me so mad. It was a stupid argument. I've pretty much forgotten what it was about anyway. She's not going to be satisfied with that answer. I need to think of something quick. Bad enough to ruin your friendship, though. Well, whatever it was, it's in the past. Best to move on and not let it bother you, right? Yeah. Huh. The old Karina wouldn't have let it drop. Anyway, let's talk about something more fun. How's the school year been for you so far? Phew, that's a much easier topic. All things considered, it's been pretty good. How are things going with Nate? Figure she'd go there. She fancies herself as some great matchmaker now that Nate and I got together. We're doing pretty good, actually. Just had our first date last night. I took him downtown to see some things. Took him downtown to see some things, did you? Did you guys eat at the same cafe we did? Yep. You should have seen what he ordered. Now you've got me worried. Did you know that guy can pack away a triple cheeseburger like it's nothing? No way! She's as shocked as I was when I saw him eat that thing. He says he eats light and healthy most days so he can get away with a splurge every now and then. That's one way to do it, yeah. So what? Do I have to spell it out to you? Is he the one? Karina, jeez! Sorry, too early, I know. I'm just so excited for you two. Yeah. I'm sure she's counting on us going steady so she can add that as a win in her scorebook. As for me, I've got a surprise to share with you. My ears twitch. This could go in a lot of different ways. So I kinda met this guy. Oh, don't tell me. You've gotta be kidding me. His name is Malcolm and he's a total teddy bear. Oh, wow. Didn't you just break up with that gecko not too long ago? That's ancient history and you know it. Anyway, he's a grizzly bear we met a few days ago at the cafe. He's a biology major and he's so cute. I mean, yeah, he could stand to lose a few pounds and maybe work out a bit. But he's like totally my dream guy. He's smart, funny, handsome. My mind slowly starts to filter out what she's saying as numbing white noise. I'm serious, Ben. I think we have a connection that can't be broken. I have a real good feeling about it this time. Isn't that what you were saying about Ahmed? Grrr. She lightly nudges me in the shoulder. Can't you at least pretend to be happy for me? Sorry, you're right. Congratulations, Karina. I do my best to give her a genuine smile. I'd really like to meet him sometime. Thanks. That might be easy to arrange, actually. Are you free next weekend? As far as I know, yeah. Yeah, watch the fucking date get, double date get canceled next weekend because Karina has found another man who she's fallen for. She does this like every fucking week. As far as I know, yeah. Perfect. I've seen flyers all over campus talking about how the city's holding their annual marathon next Saturday. I already signed up for it. You should join me. A marathon? As in the kind where you run for miles around town for charity? Yeah. Malcolm's not exactly fit enough to participate, but he's willing to be there to cheer me on. We should totally do the run together. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to give a quick shout out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank you all for all you do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Cade Silverman. Thank you for going a bit above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you to our gold tier patron, Tresem Guy. You're awesome. We love you. Thank you for subbing to Ultimate Tier. Anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits, get access to all of our not safe for work contents as little as $5. Alrighty, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!